Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Aries and I'm here to do the weekend forecast for you. This is an energy reading for the Awakening Collective, and it's for those of us who are on the spiritual journey of awakening to our higher selves, to more of our divinity. And this is just a little bit of guidance as we tune into the energies and the themes that are most relevant for us for this coming weekend. So we've just come through a new moon in Aries, which is the energy of initiation. So many of you may have been feeling in the last week that you're looking towards, new projects. Maybe some of you have set intentions with that new moon into, just what you're looking forward to just initiating for the rest of the year. Maybe new projects, maybe new relationships, maybe a house move, maybe a new job, change of job, maybe aligning with a career that's going to be more, that you're going to be more passionate about, that is going to feel more fitting for you. Because I think that moving forward we are going to be asking ourselves, especially in these post-COVID times, what really kind of aligns with who we are at our core, how we can be more authentic and real for ourselves and for those in our lives, and just finding out more of, how we want to show up in the world, basically. I'm just getting distracted by a dog just jumping up over there on someone. So yeah, very happy, aligning with joyful energies of the dog, which is just like always ready for fun, for play. So Aries being a very fiery energy, perhaps this is going to augur in a time of more playfulness, because we've been kind of stuck in the last year a little bit. We've been stuck in moving forward, and I know that a lot of people are saying that this energy, this Aries new moon, is really going to kick off now, especially as we're coming out of the lockdown period. So we've got more opportunities on the horizon, and the freedom, more freedom, the ability to move forward with some of our plans and visions. But especially since we've had this period of reflection, we've had a long time to reflect on where we are in our lives and how we want to move forward, and also just the bigger picture of how what we do impacts the world at large in general as well. So maybe looking at a deeper purpose or a deeper calling of what we want to initiate as well, that's not only going to be beneficial for us in our personal lives, but also going to impact the collective on a more positive level as well. So with that said, I've already pulled a few moon cards, and what came up was a new start is coming, and be bold and make the first move. So we've got a new start is coming and the new moon, which is what we've just had. So it's no surprise that that really came up. And be bold and make the first move. That can relate to maybe being in a situation where you have held back, or maybe where things have felt stuck and things haven't been moving. And this is kind of encouraging you to be the initiator, to be that, Aries new moon energy, and to actually maybe initiate things. So it could be with a person, or it could be with that career change that you've been thinking about, or anything at all. So maybe just looking at, how can you initiate that change moving forward. So this is the encouragement. Spirit is backing you up to definitely make those changes. And then we've got work through your fears, which is the new moon in Scorpio. And I believe that we're coming up to a full moon in Scorpio, which is a lot to do with subconscious fears. So it's like, and this is what this says here, work through your fears. So Scorpion energy is a lot to do with, our subconscious fears, things that have held us back. So overall, these three cards are really encouraging us to definitely move forward and to be willing to take the steps that are courageous, to take those first courageous steps that are going to basically just smash any fears that you may have had in taking action. So I'm just going to see what energies or themes want to show up with this deck, the geometric deck. Okay, so we've got 2 cards. We've got the Delight card, which is beautiful sunny energy, and we've got Magic. I mean, these are 2 really amazing cards to have. So first of all, delight, the frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we evoke in others. Yeah, so this is basically about, you know, prioritizing how we feel, prioritizing joy in our lives. I mean, look how sunny and happy this card is. Like the dog, you know, the unconditional energy of a dog. So basically, how can we tap into this joy within ourselves, and then how can, you know, being aware of how that impacts everyone else around us as well. So the more that we can overcome our fears with this Scorpion energy and be courageous enough to move forward in our lives towards our passion and our, you know, whatever brings us the highest joy and delight. It says here intense joy and happiness. So whatever, you know, really calls you and that you're passionate about. So it's learning to tap into that energy with this energy this weekend, and how that affects other people as well, because when we're feeling our best, when we're feeling in joy, then that has a knock-on effect, a ripple effect with other people as well. And this is how, you know, the world changes and how people become happier, I guess, because if we're all focused on a frequency of doom and gloom, then that affects the collective energy as well. But if we're focused on a frequency of joy and service, then that affects the collective in a very positive way as well. And it's interesting because I started my day, as I often do, just listening to the bird song. And this morning there was a blackbird across the street on the top of a chimney, and the song was just so beautiful and so clear and so bright, and I could really feel the joy and the well-being that that little bird was tapping into. And I feel an affinity with birds and bird songs, so I'm listening all the time. And you know, animals and nature really, really help us to tune into that frequency as well. So this is why I think we're very drawn to spend time in nature, because, you know, when we watch the birds floating on the sea or hear them singing, it's a way to kind of attune ourselves to that frequency as well. And nature, of course, is very soothing to our soul and helps us to realize our own nature, because our nature is nature. You know, our nature isn't, you know, high-rise buildings. Our nature is nature. Our nature is that out there that is natural. It's just that we've, you know, lived in houses and kind of closed ourselves off. But we did always live in nature, as part of nature, and we're much more sensitive to the energies around us. So anyway, the second card there that came out was Magic. So I love this, to accompany delight. 3 and 1 adds up to 4, which is a number of change as well. So some of you could be experiencing a lot of change just now. The frequency of magic supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment, to move toward possibilities and expressions that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. All that is required is our belief in their manifestation. Wow, I mean, there's quite a lot going on in this card. It's really about trusting in this moment and being able to move forward again, which we got this card here, and realizing that there are so many possibilities and expressions that are beyond our imagination. We really don't know how powerful we are, you know, and what is possible for us. So anything that we can imagine is possible, but also, you know, we can limit ourselves by our own imagination as well, because actually what could be possible could be way beyond our imagination. But anyway, these cards are reminding us that magic, all that is required is our belief. So this is a good card to just remember, to believe in you know, delight, to believe in the intense joy and happiness that is there for you, that is there to be experienced and enjoyed in life. I like this so far. Okay, so I think I'm going to get a couple of angel cards to see what wants to be added to this reading. So, what messages can we add to this reading for the viewer listening? Okay, so we've got Bridget, and she says, caution is warranted. Look deeper into the situation before proceeding further. So this could be a warning for some of you, just like if, you know, if you are, don't be impulsive, that's the thing, because the Aries new moon energy is quite fiery energy, and so we can get this new lease of life and want to just do everything all at once, especially because we're coming out of a phase where we've been so kind of suppressed and stuck. And so finally, when the energy starts moving again and we're allowed to move and go places and have a bit more freedom, the tendency could be to go completely bonkers. So what this is saying is just like, you know, before you make those moves, just think about it, okay? Just, you know, don't rush into anything, is what I feel this card is saying. Not that it's the wrong thing that you're moving towards, but just, you know, don't rush it. Take your time, think about what you're actually doing. Can I have another angel card, please, for the viewer for this weekend? Another card, please. Thank you. Okay, so we've got, I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need. That's always good to hear that. And God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. So this is a card of faith and trust. Trusting that the resources that you need are always going to be there. So this is the affirmation, the confirmation that you're always going to have enough and that abundance is here. And in combination with these cards, the magic and delight, I feel that it is really just saying that when you trust in your joy, when you attune to that frequency of joy and delight and what you're really passionate about and align more with that, then you will receive what you need. And I feel like that's confirmation about that for us. So lovely, good. I'm going to do some tarot just to see what other messages for you come up for this weekend. So what other messages for the viewer for this weekend, please, to add to this reading? Okay. Well, there's a card of luck. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, where things have been stuck, things are going to start moving now, and there's good fortune here for you. King of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and again I feel like this is kind of aligning with, you know, your truth and who you are and how you show up in the world. And this could also be a sign of clarity around the direction that you want to move in. But I do feel like there's good luck here, especially with these cards, magic and delight. So overall, really, really positive energies. Can I have a couple more cards for the viewer, please, for the energies this weekend? What would you like them to know? Thank you. There it is. Ace of Wands is showing up. This is opportunity. This is passionate opportunity. This could be romance for some of you coming in. This can be just attuning again to what you're passionate about, really thinking about how you want to move forward. But I feel like it's an opportunity that's coming in that is going to really vibe with you. Okay, so that's coming in this weekend. And then we've got Hermit energy. And I feel like this could be just signifying that that's what we're coming out of, because we've got the new start here. But it can also mean, again, just that card to remind us, don't rush anything. Don't rush into anything. A couple of more cards, please. A couple more messages for the viewer for this weekend, please. Okay. Okay. So we've got Justice here coming out. This is divine justice. This can be relating to anything to do with legal matters. If there's paperwork that needs to get done, then this could be coming up for some of you for this weekend. But justice is normally a card of things balancing out in your favor. And we've got the scales here as well. So yeah, it's things balancing out for you. And you're going to have clarity around it with this sword as well. So the King of Swords was there. So there's going to be clarity around a situation. Could be legal, but it could also just be that things are going to move in your favor around a legal situation. Or things are just going to feel like they're coming into balance now in your life. Six of Wands, victory, success. So this is moving forward. This is the energy of accomplishment, acclamation. It's basically, yeah, it could be that you're going public with something, or that you're going to get some sort of public recognition. But I feel in relation to this reading, it's just a sign, confirmation that things are going to move forward now in a very positive and very successful way. So I think that's a really wonderful reading and wonderful messages for the weekend ahead. So if you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe to this channel. I do other readings or videos that are not anything to do with the oracle, but just let me know if you enjoyed this, because I'm wondering whether to do it as a separate channel. But I thought I would just add in oracle energy readings to this channel. So let me know if you enjoyed it. I'm sending you love and light. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye.